Hi
Hi.
guys, how are you?
Hi, Rachel. Doing well.
So
How you doing?
to start, demon homophobic Brian Cox really was like top tier comedy for me. I was like, it's like Logan Roy is in demon form. I loved it so much. But for you guys, when you're working off of these duos as your parents and getting to kind of figure out who these characters are through their parents, since we meet them as a couple first, what for you guys is the most exciting part about getting to work with each kind of set of parents and figuring out who these two men are outside of their relationship to each other?
I think my character is so desperate for his parents' approval, and it really mirrored my own desperate need for Edie and Brian to be impressed and like me. And I think like that was it was playing on both sides. And uh, I mean, who wouldn't be desperate for approval if your parents were Brian Cox and Edie Falco?
Yeah, that's so true. So true. What about you, Brandon, with Lisa and Dean?
I mean, it was really fun. I really relate to Josh's sort of experience of like having these like unabashedly themselves sort of figures as parents. Like, my parents, I've taken them to plenty of premieres and sets, and it's like sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, don't say that thing. But doing this movie, it was like a reminder of just how charming it is, and how lucky I am to have a family who really is just themselves, and unapologetically so. And watching Dean and Lisa portray that was really funny.
When I also love too, like I love horror comedies in general, but I really love that like these two boys are still in love with each other at the end of the day, where most everyone else would be like, actually, I think I'm kind of done. Like this was fun while it lasted, but they just love each other so deeply. For you guys, how important was it to make sure like that love carried through when all of this chaos was kind of thrown at them at every turn?
Yeah, I mean that's the crux of the movie, right? Like that's it's that's the thing that I really hope people walk away from, is just like, it is hard work being in a relationship, and it's hard work navigating your differences, but it really is the most moving and prolific sort of feeling to, at the bottom of it, just always love that person for who they are.
Yeah, what I love about Josh and Rose is that they're so different, but they love each other even when they're driving each other crazy, which is very relatable.
I meant to say profound, not prolific.
It works.
It's like that
Uh,
didn't I said.
Um, for I have a question for you, Nick, because if I didn't ask this, I feel like everyone on the internet would be like, "Are you dumb?" So my favorite movie of 2024 was Twisters.
Hmm.
Broke me as a human, just like changed me as a human person seeing that movie. But because it's back in the news, I'm asking you as a person that was in that movie, do you think that film should have ended with a kiss or no? Because it also relates to this movie, a nice little rom-com horror movie.
I was fully ready for the kiss.
Thank you.
I was ready for it. I was ready for it. We all wanted to see Daisy and Glenn finally have that moment, but I actually think it was brilliant that they didn't. And I don't know, yeah, this has been talked about, but it was actually Steven Spielberg's note to not have the kiss. And I just feel like if Spielberg is going to give a note, you take it.
Well, now that's where the debate comes back because Lee Isaac Chung was like, no, that wasn't Spielberg. And so everyone's like, what's the
Wait,
truth?
Isaac said that wasn't Spielberg?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm just consuming misinformation then. Well,
So,
whatever.
so were the rest of
Then Isaac made a great decision because Isaac is a genius.
that is so true.
I
Um,
liked I liked it. But
I
also
mean,
they should have kissed. I don't know. It's
listen, broke me as a person, but also I would have loved some smooching. But this movie did give me some smooching, and I love the parenting. I think it's so much fun. And so thank you guys for talking with me today. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Rachel.
it's really
Thank
sweet. Thank
you.
you.